What's going on, guys and girls? It's your boy Jetty. So, I've been playing the last patch 1.6 for a couple of days now, and I have been doing nothing but PvP. I feel like right now I'm in a really good spot to share with you guys my honest thoughts and then just give a quick review of what my impressions of 1.6 has been so far. First off, I just want to say that I have been enjoying the patch a whole lot. I've been going outside the realm of arenas back into the world PvP OPRs, and this weekend I'm gonna be doing some wars. So I'm pretty excited about that. It feels like weapon perk changes were one of the things that this game needed the most. Giving players the option to integrate an ability enhancement through uh, perks on the weapon has opened the opportunity for a lot more variety in the build crafting, and it's giving us a lot more viable options for the PvP meta. It also gives players an extra layer of customization. The player gets to decide how they want to optimize their build when it comes to deciding what perk they're putting on their weapon. So, this past few days through PvP, I have faced many different builds of like mages, for example, Fire Staff and IG, as well as like IG VGs, Fire Staff VGs, Magical Weapon and a Rapier, Magical Weapon and a Blunderbuss. And the same goes for melee. There's been a lot of varieties. And even bows. I've seen bows pair with spears, rapiers, hatchets, swords, and boards. It feels like the options are infinite now more than ever. And they all work, which is, the beautiful piece. Even in my case, as a spear hatchet, there's like no single optimal build. With the recent changes in patch 1.6, it feels like for Spear Hatchet, all the ability combinations are viable, and it's so hard to decide which combination to bring for each PvP scenario type. What I can say is that my build is going through a lot of changes. Depending on the PvP theme, whether it's arenas, world PvP, big fights, world PvP, small fights, and even wars, I plan to make another video in the future bringing updates to my build. So more to come on that. I'm pretty happy that these changes were made, and like I said, I feel that this is what we needed. It allows players to bring their own persona to the build that they are investing so much time on. And I think this is the direction that AGS had originally intended. So I'm pretty sure that they're very satisfied with the results. Now, everything is not peachy. The patch did bring a few bugs with it, and although they're not game-breaking bugs, AGS needs to make sure that they are addressed ASAP. They have to prioritize trust between AGS and the community. I'm a little frustrated with the arena bug right now, and I feel like a lot of players are not queuing for that sole purpose. It's very annoying, and it just needs to be remediated. With that said, um, I also wanted to talk a little bit about the future and what my game expectations are for the coming patches. At this point, my heart is content with the combat balances, and I know that AGS will continue to improve combat mechanics. So I'm not worried as far as that goes. Um, 3v3 Arena requires some of the highest level of concentration, skill, and teamwork in the PvP realm. It can be very competitive, satisfactory, and toxic all at the same time. And my concern is that through doing a lot of world PvP, I've noticed that there's a huge number of really good PvP players that don't engage in Arena at all. A lot of them are just not interested in doing solo queue. they don't find the need to build a team. I mean, to like a lot of the PvP talent out there, it's just not worth it queuing for arena. It's not worth it for them to, building a team. There is no rewards. There is no rated. There's no titles. So, for the, the rest of us, the competitive people that want to build a team, our hope is that, we make a team and we queue arenas and we hope that there's other teams out there. But the problem lately is that, those matches are very few in between. And it makes it very difficult for us if we want to keep on working and improving our team when, there's very few challenge matches. The competitiveness is just nearly not there. So I believe that hopefully in the next patch, the rated arena, the rewards, and the titles, they need to be implemented. And even better, I'm 1000% convinced that if they were to make rated arena cross server on launch, it will be a huge success. It's going to be a big win for the community. Through my hours of PvP, I've met so many players that, they're basically on hold, waiting for, the rated piece to be launched so that they can come back to the game. And I know that a lot of the talent out there that is not currently queuing for arena, once rated comes in, that they're definitely gonna be part of the 3v3s. Um, but I'm afraid that when AGS finally decides to implement cross-server rated arena, it's just not going to be in time. So it's something that needs to happen, sooner than later. All right. So with all that said, I just want to make sure that I ground my thoughts and come back to the 1.6 patch topic. AGS really good job with the quality of life changes and as well as the weapon perk changes. They were really needed. OPR and World PvP feel amazing. I have yet to do a war, but I'm doing one this weekend, and I got great hopes that it's going to feel good and it's going to feel right. So my only thing is that please work on improving the arenas. It should be on the priority list if it's not already. Um, Now, before I say goodbye, I plan to make a separate video uh, giving you guys the updates and changes that I've made to my build. I just need to finish some testing and, finish optimizing my build. So stay put. It's going to be ready soon. Also, I have a few more ideas coming up for my channel. I'm currently working on them, so more to come on that. Anyways, guys, please stay safe, and I'll see you all. Peace.
First mate, shadow like Pico and earthquake. The body ever with my work rate. These cursed blades are dooming you all to a worse fate. Surprise you like a birthday. I heard